The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California,
we can do it together, Michael. It's the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies.
The numbers game might be too much to overcome here, guys, as we're looking at 2 against 1 in this one.
But there's a reason why matches like this aren't fought on paper, Michael. While it may look impossible, I assure you, odder things have happened. It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug life, except Corey.
And her opponents. First, from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Crush.
With this match being 2-on-1, guys, we might be looking at a nearly impossible situation here.
I don't know. I like to think of myself as a glass half full type of guy. And let me tell you, a win over 2 of WWE's top superstars would be amazing.
It's Little Miss Bliss!
And her partner, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
"5 feet of fury."
The first woman to ever capture the Smackdown and Raw Women's Championships, Alexa Bliss, the goddess of WWE.
Alexa has it all.
Yeah, a bad attitude.
If you want to talk about 2 enemies who are complete opposites, you have to bring up Alexa Bliss and Bayley, who've had quite a rivalry.
Michael, those 2 women have followed vastly different paths to success. Both started as fan favorites in NXT, but while Bayley overcame early obstacles, Bliss became bitter and lashed out at the fans.
A handicap match might just be the most unenviable position any WWE superstar could find themselves in.
I couldn't stand hearing you two compare Bliss and Bayley earlier. Bliss has more main roster success than Bayley, and when the two met on Raw, Bliss beat Bayley on back-to-back pay-per-views.
Well, the first one was where Bliss took Bayley's Raw Women's Championship, and the second one showcased their personalities. At Extreme Rules, Bliss swung a kendo stick without abandon, while Bayley's slight hesitation to use it cost her the match.
She needed to toughen up.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
Breaking the rules. And now it's Bayley on her heels.
But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
Looks to me like her game plan hit a bit of a snag here, guys. She better make a change quickly if she wants to win this handicap match.
Bayley has spent her whole career with many of her peers doubting her abilities. The competition tends to overlook Bayley and disregard her accomplishments. I'm always perplexed as to why Bayley doesn't receive more respect.
Down to the floor.
Michael, to pick up on what you said about Bayley not getting respect, it dates all the way back to her time at NXT. You would think after her success there, no one would really underestimate her again.
I'll sum up the answer. Bayley came over to larger waters up against bigger fish, and now she's just happy with her spot at the kiddie table while the adults run the women's division.
No, they're not done yet, not even close.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Got the shoulders down.
Bayley quickly getting the shoulder up.
Remarkable.
Big slam.
Oh no, this isn't going to end well. Nailed it. I was there for pretty much all of Alexa Bliss's NXT career, and while she was successful there, I think she felt overlooked, and that's what's fueled her on the main roster.
A quick reversal by Bayley.
Pick the leg.
Oh, man.
That'll tear her.
She might have it. Corey, while you've had the pleasure of calling Bliss's NXT career, I've noticed a chip on her shoulder as part of the WWE. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Ooh! Here's a cover. What a punch. And it appears Bayley is starting to hit the wall at this point.
A handicap match is the type of match where a superstar or superstars square off against respective opponents, and one side has a numerical advantage against the other. This could be a singles match or a tag team match, and as we've seen through history, can include any amount of superstars. Talk about a game of roulette.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
Looking for the win. Handicap match. Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that.
Oh, straight forearm. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Oh, this is not good at all. The backbreaker.
That'll realign your vertebrae. We've seen handicap matches throughout WWE history
And she's trying to flip the script here.
easier said than done, Michael.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy. She's flipped the switch, and the light is on.
Rough landing.
She goes for the cover. No matter what era of WWE history we look at, or if we're talking about present day, the handicap match can be dangerous for all competitors involved. And if your superstar is outnumbered, you have to be extra careful about ending up on the losing end of things. A beating could stop and never end depending on how the odds shake out.
That's very true, Michael. With that being said, though, just because a superstar is on the side that has the numbers advantage, history's also shown us that it's important to stay focused on the mission at hand and take care of business, rather than to get cocky because you have more people on your side.
Bayley in full control here. Oh, nice suplex.
Now it's time to capitalize.
She goes for the cover.
I don't think anyone expected Alexa Bliss would win the Smackdown Women's Championship at TLC 2016. Well, anyone besides Alexa Bliss. But Bliss prevailed, beating Becky Lynch for the title in a tables match.
I totally knew that was going to happen.
What a strike. Right on the mark. Byron, Bliss really shocked the world when she beat Becky because the tables match was not a surprise. Normally it takes 3 seconds to win a match, but a quick powerbomb through a table made history for Bliss.
Yeah, people will say Bliss came out of nowhere to win. I mean, she was fresh from NXT where she never even had a takeover match. Didn't even have a t-shirt at the time. But since then, Bliss has truly evolved into the goddess of WWE.
In 2017, the WWE Universe saw the immeasurable power of Braun Strowman unleashed in handicap matches. The monster among men annihilated teams of 2, 3, and 4 men and made it look so easy it was almost difficult to comprehend. On the February 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, the Leviathan Braun Strowman absolutely destroyed 4 local competitors and made it look like child's play.
Corey, I remember when we called the action that night on Raw, and Braun Strowman was simply unstoppable. The easiest way to put it is that Braun Strowman doesn't care if he's in the ring against local.
Uh-oh, here's 1 and 2 from the goddess with insult to injury.
Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that.
Oh, how resilient was that?
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
You know, I've known Bayley. Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly!
She can pick up the win here, guys.
She counters before it's too late.
She's flipped the switch and the light is on.
Kick to the...
Observing how Bayley is constantly being betrayed as Byron did has given her a reputation as a pushover among the women in WWE. I think her desire to be everyone's friend holds Bayley back from making history of her own.
Nope, not true, Cole. Bayley has been stabbed in the back more times than anybody in history. That is a feather in the cap of her legacy.
Putting it all. Looks like she wants to win early.
Look at this!
You want to know when Alexa Bliss began her transformation into the goddess? It was at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable when she laid out Carmella to help Blake and Murphy retain their tag team championship.
Here comes Alexa Bliss. Ooh, that should do it. She's looking at it. She better do something fast. Corey, the next few months... And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
What a strike.
And Bayley evades that one.
Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end.
We're looking at complete domination here. She looks for it once again. Oh, what a slam.
That has got to be it.
When it comes to psyching out the competition, there may be no superstar better at it than Alexa Bliss. Well, perhaps with the exception of Bayley, this is your life.
Look, did Alexa Bliss's takedown of Bayley match Mick Foley's ode to The Rock? Not exactly, but it did do the trick of...
You got to believe this one's over. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that. Insult to injury. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that.
Going back to Bayley, This Is Your Life, I must reiterate, it wasn't exactly a comedy sensation, but Alexa did find a procession of Bayley's acquaintances who testified that Bayley lacked the killer instinct that the goddess has in spades.
Yeah, and I think we know what this is. Twisted Bliss. Oh, man, Bayley's going to need a hug after that.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. What a win for Alexa Bliss.
Here are your winners, Nikki and Alexa Bliss.
It wasn't traditional, but it's a win.
Believe it or not, I didn't think she was going to be able to do it.
As usual, this Philadelphia crowd is beyond boisterous tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.